Well, this is Chantel Hughes with ONC Family Nursery here, and we've been having super cold temperatures here in Missouri the last couple weeks, and so we had to change our plans a little bit and set up our caterpillar tunnel so that we could be potting in a more comfortable atmosphere. And as you can see, we got a few things done in the last few days. So we did that, and one thing I want you to notice is how many plants there are in here. And there is just a fraction of the plants in here that we're going to be potting up through the season. We just keep potting up and moving things onto the sale floor, and it's just a continuing cycle. So one question I have for you guys is, do you guys have your own gardens? Have you ever tried to keep up with the weeds all summer long? You know how fun that is, especially in Missouri, and it's a really big challenge. So one thing to think about is, think of this as our garden. This is our garden through the summer, and we need to keep up with all the weeding and fertilizing all summer long. It never stops. And so that might seem daunting to you or overwhelming to think of keeping up with all this. And it is for us too at some points, especially through the summer. So one thing that we would be tempted to do, like all the big growers, is to get an herbicide and start to sprinkle herbicide all over all of our plants to try and keep the control of the weeds there. And it's a very real temptation, especially when you're hot and sweaty and you're out with the bugs and all that fun stuff through the summer. But it's important enough to us as a family to not do that, because we wouldn't want to be buying edible plants that had herbicides all over them for our family. And so we're trying to think of you all as we would for ourselves. And that's why it's so important to us to hand weed all of our edible plants and fruit trees, which is not a small task, believe me. But we are committed to doing that. It's that important to us to maintain standards that we believe in and are proud of.